Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be sharing the scores and results of the Giants Live Strongman Classic. That's just happened at the Royal Albert Hall in London. Now event 1 was a dumbbell medley. There were 5 dumbbells ranging from 80 kilos all the way up to 120 kilos. You'll see from the scores, not everyone got that 5th dumbbell, and for good reason. It was a bit of a monster. But anyway, here are the scores. First place went to Alexei Novikov. He had an awesome event, getting all 5 dumbbells as expected. Second place was Rob Kearney, a bit of a shock. He also got all 5 dumbbells. Third place was Mitchell Hooper, coming off of the back of a really great World's Strongest Man and still looking strong. Then it was Paul Smith in 4th, Gavin Bilton in 5th, Spencer Remick in 6th, Maxime Boudreau in 7th, Ken McClelland in 8th, Evan Singleton in 9th, Eddie Williams in 10th, Mark Felix in 11th, and Andy Black in 12th. Now coming up next, it's event 2, the Pillars of Hercules, also known as the Hercules Hold. This is an event that Mark Felix is the best in the world at, and behind closed doors he's been practicing and unofficially already broken his own world record, so I'll be super interested to see how they get on after event 2. So here are the scores. First place went to Eddie Williams with 1 minute 12.01 seconds. Second place, the current UK strongest man, Paul Smith. What an awesome time from him. Now third place was Mitchell Hooper. Being consistent will definitely pay off later on. Fourth place was Evan Singleton, but only just, slightly behind Mitchell, but so close. And fifth place was Alexei Novikov. He's definitely going to have to do better if he wants to take the title. So let's take a look at the scores after event 2. First place went to Paul Smith, Mitchell Hooper and Alexei Novikov all on 20 points. Then it's Eddie Williams on 15, Gavin Bilton on 14, Rob Kearney and Evan Singleton both on 13 points. Then it's Spencer Remick on 12, Maxime Boudreau on 10, Mark Felix on 9, Ken McClelland on 8, and Andy Black at the bottom on 1 point, and I do believe he's potentially pulled out, so I really hope he's okay. Now coming up next, it's event 3, the Farmer's Carry for max distance. This is an event that's definitely going to favour guys with some really good grip strength. People like Mark Felix could definitely pull it back, so let's see how they got on. Now the weight of the farmers was 150 kilos or 330 pounds in each hand for max distance. As you can see, Alexei Novikov took first place with 63.3 metres. Second place was Maxime Boudreau with 60 metres. Then it was Paul Smith in third place with 58 metres. That's an awesome showing from Paul, definitely a really great UK strongest man. In fourth place it was Evan Singleton, fifth place was Eddie Williams, sixth was Mark Felix, and the rest of the guys follow below. Now next up I've got the scores after event 3. You can see that's really split the pack. First place is Alexei Novikov on 32 points, then it's Paul Smith on 30, Mitchell Hooper in third place on 24, then Eddie Williams on 23. Evan Singleton in 5th on 22 and Maxime Boudreau in 6th place on 21. Those are the top guys I feel are going to make a charge for the podium. Then it's Spencer Remick, Mark Felix, Gavin Bilton, Rob Kearney, Ken McClelland and Andy Black. Now next up it's event 4, the axle deadlift for reps. I really expect Mitchell Hooper to win this. He's got the heaviest deadlift out of all of the competitors, with a weight of 475 kilos. That's the current Australian record, so good luck to him, and also let's see how the other guys get on. So here are the scores after event 4, the axle deadlift for reps. The weight was 360 kilos, or 793 pounds. First place was Alexei Novikov with 7 reps, and he made those look easy. Second place was Mitchell Hooper on 6 reps, followed by Mark Felix having a great event, pulling 5 reps. Next up with 4 reps, it's Spencer Remick and Evan Singleton. Behind him, it's Rob Kearney, Gavin Bilton, Maxime Boudreau, Ken McClelland, Paul Smith and Eddie Williams, and I can confirm Andy Black has pulled out. So let's see what that's done to the scores after event 4. In first place, it's Alexei Novikov with a massive lead on 44 points. I really can't see him not winning the show now. In second place, it's Mitchell Hooper on 35 points, and in third place, it's Paul Smith on 33 points. Then it's Evan Singleton, Spencer Remick, followed by Maxime Boudreau. I feel all of those guys can make a charge for third place. It really does depend how Paul Smith gets on in those stones. Paul is desperate to qualify for next year's World's Strongest Man. He didn't get an invite this year and he was really upset, so I for one hopes he makes it, and let's see how he gets on after the stones. Now, as I just said, Event 5 will be the Castle Stones. Giants Live always loving to finish off a show with an Atlas Stone run. As I said before, it looks like Alexei Novikov has taken the win, and also Mitchell Hooper looks like he's good for second place also. So really, it comes down to which guys are going to make third place. Whoever does will qualify for World's Strongest Man, and as we know, Mitchell Hooper had a blinder this year, so it's really great to see he's possibly going to be back again next year. But before I get ahead of myself, they've still got that Atlas Stone run to go, and as you guys know, anything can happen on the stones, so let's see what happened this time at the Giants Live Strongman Classic. Now the scores are in, and as I said, anything can happen in the stones. Maxime Boudreau taking first place, and Evan Singleton a really well needed second place. Then it was Alexei Novikov, Gavin Bilton, Eddie Williams, Mitchell Hooper, Spencer Remick, Rob Kearney, Ken McClelland, and Paul Smith down in 10th. That's really going to affect his podium position. Next up it was Mark Felix, and as I said previously, Andy Black has had to pull out. So here they are, the final scores for the Giants Live Strongman Classic. Alexei Novikov, as expected, taking first place with 54 points. Mitchell Hooper taking second place with 42 points. And Evan Singleton clawed his way back into third place, 41.5 points. Those three guys are going to World's Strongest Man in 2023. Then it was Maxime Boudreau, and unfortunately Paul Smith slipped down into 5th place, but definitely a great performance from him. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video on the Giants Live Strongman Classic 2022. If you did, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you again as always on the next one.